guys, this is Serene Vegan, and this is just going to be a rant video about portion control. I can't stand it when stop, Bryce. I can't stand it when people are all about portion control and eating only a certain amount, just enough to get them by through the day. And I'm like, people, you have to eat more. If you don't eat enough, you're gonna binge and you're gonna eat all the fucking nasty shit, like the foods. And I've been there. When I was a kid, when I was 14, 15, I went 3 days with no food. I was starving as fuck and I was just fucking hungry. And then my dad brought McDonald's and I fucking ate the hell out of those McDonald's. I was fucking starving. It's such an ugly feeling to starve yourself, to eat very little, to limit yourself. Like, I can only eat this much, I can only eat this bag of chips. It's so fucking hungry. I'm like hungry, and people wonder why they fail on their diets. They wonder why they're so, why they're so fat and all that stuff. Or it's how having an eating disorders. I think all women probably went through some type of eating disorder, even if it was only once. It's still pretty bad, because even after that, I limited food intake, I limited calories. I even tried to be anorexic. I tried, but I could just not get myself to throw up because it was so uncomfortable. It's horrible. It's horrible when you're battling with your food all the time. I tried to be anorexic. I tried to be bulimic. I tried to throw up my food, but it hurts. It's not in a state that you want to be in. It's not a good state. It's a very bad state. It's your body. You just feel, I guess you really have to go through it, but I do not want anyone ever going through that. It's just very depressing. You just feel depressed and you just feel sad that you need to go through these extreme alternatives to lose weight, to throw up your food, to not eat. And I've been there. I wasn't ever bulimic, but I tried to be bulimic. It's not like I didn't try. I did, sticking your finger up your mouth, your throat to throw up your food. I tried. I couldn't. It was just so bad for me. Anorexic. I didn't eat for 3 days once, as a teen. It was, I don't know how else I could describe it. I could just say it's horrible. Like, it's just a very horrible phase to go through or to be in. You just feel sad all the time. You're pretty much just depressed all the time because of your weight, because you feel like a pig that you can't stop eating. But I'm gonna tell you why it shouldn't be like that. People shouldn't be cutting calories. People shouldn't be watching what they eat. Well, watching what they eat when they're like in a form of portion control and stuff. People shouldn't be limiting their food to not gain weight. Now, being vegan, I was able to eat as much as I want, as much as I felt like, and I do not get fat. I might fluctuate through weights. I might gain a few pounds. I might lose a few pounds, but I never get actually fat. Never. I still eat as much as I want. And this is what I learned through being vegan. I learned it's not about the calories. It's about the source of the calories. It's not about how much you eat. It's about what you eat. So that is what I've learned through veganism. Veganism helped me regain my health. It helped me regain my sanity, my, all the psychological stuff, going through eating disorders and going through weight, disorders, whatever. Like, just going through all that in my head. Veganism cleared it for me. I feel great. I feel happy. I've never thought that I would feel happy for no reason. I feel happy. all the time. It did so much great stuff for my mental state. And because I lost weight and I feel like I look good, it gave me confidence. It gave me just a new, what's it called? A new quality of life. I have a good quality of life and I feel good, I look good, and the best thing is that I get to eat as much as I want. I get to be full. I don't get to be, I ate this much, I can't eat anything more during the day. I don't have to starve myself. I don't have to think of weight too much. I'm a girl, I still care about my weight, so sometimes I do like, oh my gosh, I gained a few extra pounds, but I know how to lose them. I know what to eat to lose them. I know I can pinpoint what I was eating that made me gain the weight. I can control all of that if I have to, if I want to. But I'm usually just eating as much as I want. Whenever I'm hungry, I go to work prepared with my food ready to eat. If I just have to microwave it, I take my food everywhere. If I'm going out, if I'm not gonna be at home, I take my food. I'm always prepared because I know when I'm going to be hungry. I know when my body, what it needs and when it's gonna need it. So being vegan helped me so much just regain like my sanity, just regain my self-confidence, and just regain my body overall, my overall health. So I guess someone's somewhere out there. But yes, through veganism, I was able to stop thinking so much about weight, about calories. I don't count calories. I do count calories only to make sure that I'm getting enough. Like I make sure that I'm getting my 2,000. I'm not counting calories to get low, to get under 2,000, to get 200 only. I count them. I'm like, I better be getting my 2,000 or more calories a day. Because if I don't eat enough calories today, tomorrow I get so hungry. I start getting hungry. So that just means your body needed more energy, needed more carbs, needed more calories. But calories from the right source. And come on. I have to give her a bit of my food. I wanted to show you guys my food too. So, she lost me. Where was I? Anyways, I'll just start anew. And this is how much food I eat. That's a lot. I call it a man's plate. It's just full of rice, potato. It has corn and edamame and some pumpkin puree. So this is huge. This is a cup and a half of rice, a cup of, it has pasta, and 2 potatoes with half a cup of pumpkin. So it's a lot of food, and I get to eat like this every day, every single day. I never get to eat like half of it. Well, if I eat half, it's only because of work. Sometimes I can't eat a lot because I have to go to work, I have to go other places. But when I'm at home, I eat my big old plate. This satisfies me. This gets me through the day. My starch. So yeah, it's like now I eat as much as I want. I eat whenever I want, whenever I'm hungry. I don't watch what I eat. The only thing I have to watch out for is the fat intake, but I always make sure there's very little fat in my diet. I know when I eat fat, and I know how to counter it just by eating more carbs. So I know it's like all this stuff is just second nature. It's just second nature to me now. But I eat so much, and I love eating so much. Like I love eating food. Before I used to be, I'm such a pig. I'm such a pig. I can't stop eating. I'm always hungry. It's like I just need to eat everything. I could eat a whole fucking 12 slices of pizza by myself. Like I could eat the whole fucking thing. I can eat the whole fucking cake by myself. Why am I such a fat ass? Like why can't I stop eating? Why am I so hungry? But now I get to eat so much food. I get to eat as much as I want. Plant-based, vegan, high carb, low fat, low sodium. I get to eat so much, and I don't feel like a pig. I feel actually very proud that I could eat so much. I'm like, dude, I need to eat a man's plate. Dude, this is not a fucking kid's plate. I need a man's plate full of food to feel great. So, right, that's my rant. Veganism all the way. Veganism is the number one diet for humans. So that's what I think. I will never stop talking about veganism. If you have questions, answers, anything, whatever you want, comment below. Subscribe. You have any stuff that you went through, eating disorders, or you saw people going through, I want to know. We all want to know. We're not alone. I know every girl has gone through some type of eating disorder in her life. I know. So also men, it's not just a girl thing. I know for sure girls, because I'm a girl. I already know how we are. So I know for sure girls, but I know guys go through it too. Anyone have stories, anything? All right, so subscribe, comment. This is Serene Vegan signing out, and I will see you guys later. I'm gonna enjoy my rice. All right, see ya.